He's a captain in the Army, and he says, if we're in the graduating class, he says, if you go to a college of our that we have in the Army's specialized training program, we will make sure that you can have the branch of the service that you want, and we can make your transition from civilian life to Army life. So I was thinking about it. I said, you know, this guy's pretty smart. I'm going to be, when I'm 18, I was 17. When I'm 18, I'm going to be drafted. So I said, okay, I'm all for, and I was sent to a specialized Army training class. I was sent. Carl went to someplace, I think Washington University, and because he was in the same program, I went to Virginia Military Institute. It was really great. I mean, except when I got off the train in Lexington, Virginia, I bent over to get a drink, and it said, colored fountain only. I said, what have I done? Where am I? Anyway, the guys at BMI were good, except for, this problem. But they were, and they helped me through it. After VMI, I was sent to Fort Dix. Fort Dix, and it's in the Blazing Saddles. We conquered so, we fought so-and-so, we fought Dix. Remember when Richard Dix came in here, trying to take our town? I put him in Blazing Saddles. Fort Dix is in Blazing Saddles. Anyway, it's the first time I was in the real Army. I go to this cafe called the Mess Hall, and they were right. What a man. So I come in, and I got scared because the first thing I saw was an enormous grill, enormous. It was like a mile, and there was 1,000 eggs sunny side up, and it scared me. I never saw anything like that. How many do you want? 6. Then there was a sign: take all you want, eat all you take. And then I said, what is that? I want that, what is that? And the guy next to me was eating it. I said, what is that? I don't know that. He said, it's called shit on a shingle. This is all true. I'm telling you the truth here. Shit on a shingle. I said, why are you eating it? He said, because it's creamed beef on toast. I said, oh, okay. Creamed beef on toast. Shit on a shingle. Even when he explained it, I wouldn't eat it. Anyway, I was in the real Army. And then when, a couple of months later, after VMI, after Fort Dix, they sent me on a boat from the Brooklyn Navy Yard at midnight, and we all got on the boat, and it was crowded. It was like 1,500 GIs on this one big freighter, Liberty ship. It wasn't even the Victory ship yet, it was the Liberty ship. And it did a lot of this and this. And so we were in the middle of the North Atlantic, and it was February, just the beginning of 1945. And ice and hail and everything was on the deck, but I paid a seaman $50 to put me on deck under a lifeboat and with tarps and with warm stuff, because you couldn't stand the smell in the boat, in the ship. It was just, everybody puked, everybody, even the captain. Man, oh, okay. And finally, we arrive at Le Havre, seemed to be winning the war. You know, the Germans are moving back, we're moving forward. And I get into a big truck, and I see on the side of the truck, it says 1104th Engineer Combat Battalion. I said, excuse me. Hello, any sergeant, lieutenant, sergeant? Yeah, what is it? I said, I just came from Fort Sill. I was trained to be an observer in the field artillery. He said, well, now you're in the combat engineers. I said, how did that happen? He said, that's the way the Army does things. He says, don't worry, you know, we'll take care of you. Combat engineers, he's gonna take care of me. I'm not an engineer and I don't like combat. What's going on? Anyway, I do it, and I build Bailey bridges, where it's like erector sets over a creek or a river, and you build it on one side, can't you leave it over, drop it on the other side. It's very I can't, you'll have to see me personally to learn how to build a Bailey bridge. I can't explain it. But anyway, it's like, we removed booby traps because American troops would move into a farmhouse that we just captured, and if you pulled the chain in the bedroom, you're going to have it, because the house would blow up. So we had to remove all these booby traps and defuse them. And it was a good job and a bad job and a scary job. But one day we were building a Bailey bridge on one side of a creek, and I thought I heard on the other side, I said, this Germans here. I said, yeah, we're in a war. We're fighting. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So anyway, I listened to them, I said, they can't sing. I picked up a bullhorn, and I pointed it to the other side of the river, and I said, tut, say goodbye. Tut, say don't cry. That choo-choo train that takes me away from you. You'll never know how sad it makes me. Choo-choo, and then I'll be burning again. Wait for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, you know I'm in jail. Toot, say hello. Toot, say goodbye. And I thought I heard from the other side of the river, I thought I heard applause and say it good. They like me, the Germans like me. I was not much of a soldier, I gotta tell you the truth. I wasn't much of a soldier. But I did my job.
Let's thank you.